continuation to the Powermaster starter. So yeah, that's the Powermaster high performance mini starter. Works out amazing so far. But yeah, just to give you that information, I have a flat tap cam with solid lifters, so it sounds a little weird. So I think now it's more about adjusting the lashes and stuff to kind of quiet it down some. But for the most part, yeah, I definitely recommend getting a mini starter, high torque one. Definitely get a Powermaster. Show you which one we got. This is the old starter, big as hell. It's, of course, you got the heat problems with the headers, so you know. Find the box. I can find the box for y'all. I can probably show it to you. Oh, the box is right here. But yeah, the box is right here. Powermaster starter, performance starter, really good, no problems. Summit, bought from Summit. I definitely bought mine from Amazon, and came used, didn't work. But yeah, I have a 454, it's a flat tap, solid lifters. I bought this motor for about $1,000 in the transmission. Still trying to figure out all the kinks and whistles. I'm kind of brand new with mechanic work, but understanding the basic stuff. I'm used to like working on Hondas and stuff, so it's kind of like the first year or so working with manual everything and carbureted motors and stuff like that. But yeah, I just wanted to come to y'all, let you know. Biggest thing I wanted to add to the starter, and this starter is it doesn't come with the starter, is a diode kit for the R terminal. The R terminal for your GM models, if you have 3 wires, you have the S and the R, of course, and then you have the actual battery. The battery is simple, it runs from the terminal. So the first time I thought maybe I can plug the R, rookie mistake, R to the power terminal, the car went cut off. Cranks on, still getting constant power. Switched over the terminal, make sure you put it on the side for this starter type, and then you shouldn't have a problem. It should cranks right up, no problem. But I think that's the only thing I never really saw online, is like having a R terminal diode. A diode is just one little wire you can buy for $20. I wish it came with the actual part to put on your actual R terminal, because these only have these 2 wires here, and I think there's a way to possibly do it with the terminal and switch and stuff like that. But yeah, the previous video I made, it showed down there that it's still pretty tight. I mean, it's a 454, it's a big block, so it's gonna be tight. We're still putting stuff together. Everything works for the most part, it draws fine. Got some changed some gaskets and stuff like that, had some leaks. That's why you see on this valve cover's changed and this one hasn't, because I'm too lazy to take this valve cover off, because it's really hard to reach to it with a wrench on that far side. But may delete the heater core to give it more air to breathe at some point. But for the most part, I mean, just so you people know, if you have a Chevelle or big blocks, or I'm not sure if it's the same, but I know this car used to have a 396 in it for 69. So I mean, 454 is like takes up a lot more space, so it gets a lot hotter, high compressed. But with my old starter, which you saw over there, I used to have really bad starting. It didn't crank up, the battery would die out. So, but I thought maybe it was the terminals, so I reran terminal wires, and some of these wires got to be cleaned up and stuff like that. But for the most part, I had to rerun the terminals, make bigger, stronger wires. I thought maybe it's the wires, stuff like that. I took it one day at a time, but some of the stuff is corroded. And so, yeah, I just wanted to come and really just add to what everybody does. Putting a starter in is generally pretty simple. I had to use 2 shims for mine. I think that's what you call them. Which worked out good, I think. I just kind of used 2 because I feel it was too tight with just like one by itself. Use all 3 bolts for me, which I would show you, but I think I can just chop in the other video so you can pretty much see. But the biggest thing I really want to say is having a diode kit for your GMs. I didn't really know. It was kind of weird. Only thing that made me somewhat second guess is the fact that these terminals, I had 3 on my original starter, I only had 2 on this one. And on this one, on this particular starter, the performance starter, you only had these 2. But yeah, run your R the right way, the diode, you should be good, you know what I mean? And if you have it wrong, which I did wrong, you won't be able to cut your car on. Well, the car will crank up, but you won't be able to cut it off, and your power will be running consistent because it's getting consistent power. Only way I could cut it off is like choke it out by the distributor, which is probably not the best thing to do always. But yeah, we still got some work to do. For the most part, it drives fine. Everything runs good. I mean, we're not burning. We still got to change the rear end. Got to go underneath the bottom and put different headers on it. Not headers, we got headers on it now, but put a, we have, I think probably like a 2.25 exhaust. So I'm gonna do like 3. Breathe a little bit better, sound a little better. Still, initial time is fine. It's just the, I think we need to work on the valve lashes and stuff like that to get it set the right way so it has a better idle. But I might be able to do that with the thing about these cars, I'm still learning. I'm a rookie, is that I'm so used to having, I never realized this till I had these cars. So I got the Scout, so I got the Chevelle, and I'm not a mechanic. I never went to school for that. I just look on YouTube and I just kind of get a general idea. But I used to have Hondas and stuff like that. You just plug the shit in and the shit starts working because you got a computer. But this right here is like, you really have to study everything you get. You know, like if somebody's brand new and like you bought a car like this, you just bought it because you like how it looks, which is the most beautiful car in the fucking world, you know? It's a fucking 69 Chevelle, you know what I mean? It's my dream car. You bought the car, you're like, I got a car, you know what I mean? Had a 307 in here. And then you wanna like get a little more speed, you know, but you find stuff on Facebook Marketplace. Now I know you got a fucking race motor in here, and you know, now you gotta kind of figure out yourself, you know what I mean? You gotta navigate through it, but it's plenty of information online. You got to kind of go back and forth on the forums. You got to kind of figure things out. You know, this is for anybody that, you know, is brand new at this stuff and don't really know what it is that they're trying to do. I think it's might help out, you know. We took the AC off for right now because it's cold right now, but I probably want to delete it all and just have it just in case one day I decide to sell it. But yeah. All right, then, yo.